this tutorial, we're going to review how to format text in Microsoft Word. If you're an experienced Word user, then you can skip over this tutorial. This is going to review the basics on how to do things like adding bold, italic, underline, how to use subscript, superscript, how to change kerning and line spacing, different things like that. So if you're new to Word, this will be great for you, but if you are an experienced user, move on to one of the more advanced lessons that we have. So to start off, we have our document right here. If you're wanting to select a few items, so say you want to select these first two words and change those to bold, there's a few different ways you can do it. The first is go up to the home ribbon and then simply click on bold, and you can see that that text is now changed to bold. If you're wanting to do it a different way, if you double click the text, a little pop-up window right here comes up and you can click bold here. The same thing applies if you're wanting to underline something or add italics. We'll highlight over this right here. One of the other things you can do is right click it with your mouse, and that same option panel will pop up along with a few others like cut and copy and those. So we're going to add an underline right to that text. And so you can see right here within just a few seconds you can add bold and underlining, and we can add italics right here. It's very easy to add those style formats. Now, one of the other things you can do that is a very helpful tool, and even a little bit more advanced or intermediate users may not use it as much as they could, is the Format Painter. What the Format Painter can do is select a group of format options and then apply them to other areas. So say that this text right here, it wasn't just underlined, but it was also bolded and it was highlighted yellow, and you wanted to apply this same group of formats across the document to different spots. One of the things you can do is highlight that text, come up to where here in the home section where it says Format Painter, double click on it, and now you can see it's selected. And what you can do, you can see the cursor has now changed to this Format Painter. You can come throughout the rest of your document, click and highlight items, and they change to that new format. So anywhere that you click now gets changed. And you can also double click if you want to do just one word at a time, that kind of thing. To unselect it and go back to normal style, come up to Format Painter, just click it once, and now you can click anywhere in your document. But using the Format Painter is a really powerful tool to just help you save time. If you think about it, if you wanted this same group of format changes, you would have had to highlight all of that, make it bold, underline it, then change the highlight color to yellow. This makes it really easy. The Format Painter makes it very easy to go across your entire document and make those changes instantly. So next thing that we'll do is show you how to change the line spacing right here. So there's a few different ways to do it. You can simply come up to the home section again, and right here where you see this icon, it's the line and paragraph spacing icon. It has a up and a down arrow next to the lines. Click on that, and as you can see, it has options for 1.0 space, 1.15, 1.5, 2.0. As you go down the line, you can see you can change your spaces however you want. So right here we're going to click 2, and so now you have double spaced your entire document. This comes in very handy if you're using things like APA style, or if you're doing this for school. A lot of times professors will require double spacing, and this is how you do it. It's for beginner users. There are a lot of times where I'll see people clicking enter a couple times to get to double space their document. That's definitely not necessary. It makes it very easy to make those changes right there. You can also, if those options for any reason don't fit your needs, you can come up and go the same spot and then go to line spacing options, and then you can add your own custom spacing. So you can do your alignment, you can do your outline levels, indentations, all the different kind of more advanced things that you typically would want to do can be done right here. You can select double line just like we did before, hit OK, and now it's at double spaced. You could also pick out any type of increment you wanted. That's where you can make some more custom changes right there. So that's how you format line spacings. One thing you can see is all these paragraphs right now are in a justified format, which means the text gets spread to make sure that it's the paragraph lines end at the end of the line. So in other words, they're not ending where their space should really end. And a lot of people like this, other people don't like it so much. So to make that change, all you have to do is highlight the paragraph and come up here on your paragraph options, and right now it's under justified. Simply click this left button and you can see that now everything is not justified anymore. It's not stretching anymore, and it ends where it naturally would end based off the width of the text. Some of the other things you can do is add make everything centered. That's something you're going to come across a lot. To do that, you simply highlight the text, come up to center, and now that text is centered. So these are just some basics for navigating through Word and being able to add formatting right into the document. A few other things that you can be aware of is how to indent paragraphs. So you can select all of that content right there and then come up and you can increase the indent, which will move it over to the right, and you can keep on doing it as much as you want, or you can take it over to the left. If you're wanting to kind of create a bulleted type list but you don't want to use bullets, this is one way you can accomplish that very easy. And that's pretty much it. You can play around with all of these different options right here in this home section. This is where you can change the font, you can change the font size, you can change any formatting option you can imagine. One thing that does come in handy, so say that you are done using this and you want all the formatting removed completely, simply come up here to the format eraser, and it has a little icon that has an erase button. Click on that, and as you can see, it removes all the natural formatting. It doesn't remove the highlights, but it does remove the things we did before. And so if you ever do want to remove everything, all the double spacing and everything like that, click that button and it will remove it all for you. You can click undo and take it back to where it was, and that's another great tool that you can use. But yeah, feel free to explore up here. You'll find a lot of neat things you can do with the fonts and with paragraph spacing and with different ways you can format your document. So if you went through this tutorial, congratulations, you now know how to format text in Microsoft Word. Feel free to shoot me over a question if you have any, and have a great day.